Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our Joseph Coat rose bush with Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
What are you going to show us today?
Oh, well, right now I'm just taking care of my rose bush a little bit, getting these black spots off because they're naughty. But I'm going to show you stuff about some of my inside plants today. Even though I love working outside too, I need to take care of my inside plants every once in a while. So why don't you come to the deck? I've got it set up over there.
Okay, here we are on the deck.
Yeah.
Got lots of pretty flowers over here.
Do lots of flowers. I'm kind of a plant addict. And this is one of my favorite flowers, except for it doesn't look real happy right now.
What is this?
This is an orchid, and it bloomed several times this last year, but right now it needs some help. And what I need to do with it is repot it, because after a while it loses its nutrients, and orchids are parasites. They need some fresh wood and bark to grow on, because that's how they feed. So you simply remove the orchid from its existing pot as carefully as you can.
Looks a little tough.
Yeah.
Its roots are in there pretty good.
It's been in this pot a little bit too long. You really should replant it about every year.
But you don't want to rip the roots off, do you?
Well, you want to get it out.
Oh, there it goes.
Here it comes. You've got to be a little aggressive here. It's okay if you get some of these off, but see, it was a little root bound. So what I'm going to do...
Could that be why it wasn't producing the flowers?
That, and that it needed fresh bark. See, that's all the bark that was left in it, which isn't very much.
So it already ate the bark?
It did eat the bark.
So are you saying its bark is worse than its bite?
I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, we need to replace the bark and give it a good new start. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this good fresh bark and sticks, because they really like that to feed on. And I don't know if you've been to home and garden shows. I know you have, because you went with me. But at home and garden shows, sometimes they'll have an orchid just growing on a piece of wood. So they really like wood. They like in the forests and jungles, they grow just on trees. So I know this is looking really ruthless, but you just need to kind of stuff it back in there with the bark. Had some nice big pieces in there. Get that in there nice. There we go. I'm going to put it back into here. And hopefully by next winter I should have nice big flowers again. One thing that I use in my orchids is a teaspoon of this every 6 months. Normally put it in fall and winter, but since I just transplanted it.
What is this?
This is fertilizer for super growth, and I got it at a home and garden show. Just put about a teaspoon in. It'll last for 6 months.
1 teaspoon?
And water it in well. Orchids like to be watered in the morning usually, and then they like to be spritzered. Now this poor thing has been knocked over by our pets a few times, so it's not the best example of orchids. But I do love orchids, and this is beautiful when it blooms. So it's nice and happy now.